All right, here we go. Yes, indeed. Once again, back is the incredible rhyme animal, the uncannibal, the public enemy with Business Credit Masterclass. Welcome, everybody, to the Business Credit Masterclass. During this training, you'll discover how to build business credit that's linked to your EIN and not your social, that requires no personal guarantee or credit check, and how to get business loans and credit lines even if you have personal credit issues, no collateral, or are just starting your business. You'll uncover the business credit, what business credit really is, and how it can be obtained linked to only your EIN with no personal credit check or personal guarantee required for personal approval. Okay? Guaranteed required for approval. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Noel A. Booker Sr. My company is called Business Credit Builder.us. And you can check out the website, businesscreditbuilder.us. Right now, we're going to go ahead and share my screen, and we're going to get going with the master class, all right? Which means we're going to go into fine detail about how to build your business credit, okay? Now we're going to share my screen so we can get going, all right? Here we go. Now you should see my desktop. Now we're going to make it even a little bit better, right, for the current slide. Okay. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, welcome to Business Credit Master Class. Okay? This is where we're going into detail about how to build business credit for your EIN number, not your social. Okay? Okay, so Business Credit Master Class. Oh, one thing before I get started, right? I'm injured. I'm in this back brace. So if I have to stand up, it's because this chair is not too comfortable. I'm in a back brace, and so we're gonna work with it. All right, let's go. Here we go. Businesscreditbuilder.us is the website. My name is Noel A. Booker Sr. Nice to meet you. Now check out these buttons and these scan codes, right? These QR codes, right? All right, so the green is how you can get a free guide on how to build business credit. Go ahead and get that now while we're talking, right? While we're setting this up. Go ahead and get that free guide. You go to businesscreditbuilder.us/free guide, or you can just scan that code right up there on the left and the code. And this is going to be presented throughout the webinar as well. The blue button is how you get a free business credit consultations, how you talk about how we can help you with your business credit and accessing funding or the other services that we provide, like accounting, bookkeeping, websites for your business, setting up your business, okay? And the red button is for if you think you could get funding now, you would go to the scan code listed on the left, or you just go to businesscreditbuilder.us/get funding, okay? Let's do it. Let's do a quick background on who I am, right? I was born and raised in New York City. I went to Morehouse College and studied accounting. So I had a few corporate accounting jobs, but I'm more entrepreneurial at heart. So I started a company called MediaNet USA, and that's where we do our business. We do our bookkeeping and accounting, right? Also the websites, right? So you get bookkeeping and accounting for your business. We get a website for your business. And now I speak about business credit and help you to get funding for your business, okay? What we will cover today how you can get business credit within 7 days or less that's linked to your EIN, not your social, even if you are a startup or have bad personal credit now. Then immediately start using it to get the credit you want and need, even from major sources like Target, Walmart, Staples, Lowe's, Visa, MasterCard, and more. And how you can access loans, even as a startup, have credit challenges, or lack collateral. Okay. We'll get you money even if you're a startup, right? Okay. Now, most people fail trying to get money and grow their business. Most people try to get money from their bank when they need money. Most don't know that EIN credit can be um, built regardless of personal credit quality. Many apply for credit in the wrong order. Many entrepreneurs don't know that money is available based on business strengths. Yes, indeed. Okay, so this seminar is for you if you are looking for money to start or grow a business, or you want to build credit that's not linked to your social. All right, I see a few people walking in here. Okay, let's get started. What is business credit? Business credit is credit that is obtained in a business name. With business credit, the business builds its own credit profile and credit score for its EIN, not connected to your social. This credit is in the business name and based on the business's ability to pay, not the business owner's ability to pay. The business can qualify for revolving store credit cards like Staples, Lowe's, Sam's Club, Costco, and more. Now, wouldn't you like that? Your business to have its own credit separate from your personal, because your business should be able to have its own credit and not affect you personally. Okay. So you need your personal credit for your personal stuff, but your business should deal with your business. Your business credit should be dealing with your business activities, just like your personal stuff, right? You don't want to get your personal credit caught up into your business, and now you need to get some personal stuff done. Now it's all used up because you tried to get this business going. That's why it's good to get your own business credit. Okay. Why business credit is awesome, right? Um, Business credit has no effect on your personal credit. There's no personal guarantee needed in order to build business credit. Business credit building is fast compared to personal credit, because personal credit, there are 5 factors that affect your personal credit. With business credit, there's only one factor that affects it. Business credit can offset current expenses. And I tell businesses all the time that if you're an existing business, you should have business credit already, automatic, built into your operation. I'm going to show you how to do it. Okay. It should be an automatic process if you set up your business right. All right. And you adjust your spending to vendors that will help you build credit. And I'm going to show you how to do that. Business credit can increase approval amounts with better rates and terms. No collateral, cash flow, or good credit is needed in order to build business credit. Facts. And once you got business credit, you can access loans and credit lines. Okay, so every successful business in America has business credit, right? This is how business is done with business credit. Now, look at this page here. This page is what anybody can see for free. All right. You will go to the Experian website And on the Experian website, there's a place that you can put your business name and address, and you can come up with information like this for free. Now, this page is Facebook. This is for Facebook Incorporated there in Menlo Park, California. Now, the piece that I want to bring to your attention is the trade lines. You see that? Trade lines. Now, let's go over what a trade line is. A trade line is when you get an account with the business, right? This business gives you an account, a credit account, where you could buy something on credit, right? And what happens when you buy something on credit? So let's say we went and got this account. We made a purchase. We got something on credit, which means we got the item. They invoiced us. Now we know when to pay and all that stuff, right? So when it's time to pay, this is what happens when you pay the bill. This company sends a report to the business credit reporting agencies. The report says XYZ company has an account with us. Their limit of spending is X amount of dollars, right? They made a purchase and they paid this purchase off in X amount of days. Okay? And they send this report to the business credit reporting agencies. The business credit reporting agencies take this report and put it on your credit profile, your business credit profile, linked to your EIN, and they put it on your business credit profile. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is one trade line. Now, you can make more purchases and payments, which are they call experiences, when you make all these experiences, these payments to this company. But that's one trade line, but you can have multiple experiences, and positive experiences are good for your business credit as well. Okay? So take a look at this. Microsoft, they got 131 trade lines. And Walmart, check out Walmart. They're like the king of business credit, right? So this is what Walmart does. Walmart will go to Bounty. Say, yo, Bounty, let me get a truckload of toilet paper. So the owner of Walmart, he don't go in his pocket and pay for that right then, right? The toilet paper shows up at the store. They put toilet paper on the shelf. We go buy the toilet paper. Then they take our money and pay the bill. And Bounty says, hey, you did that good. Let's do that again. Here's 5 truckloads. Can you do that again? Right? So that's how it's done. At the big corporate level and at the small business level, even at the corner store, right? Even at the corner store, when the bread comes in, they're not paying for that bread right then. They're counting how many units came in and how many units went out. That's business credit. All right? They didn't have to pay for that bread right then. Okay? How we can help. The fundability system. We show you how to make your business credible in the eyes of the lender. Our high-tech software, powered by artificial intelligence, helps you build your business credit to access high limit store credit, business loans, and credit lines. We work with all legitimate types of funding programs that are available today, offering funding through hundreds of investors and lenders through a multitude of different funding programs. Okay? Okay, well, here we go. How do you build business credit? Let's get down to business. Y'all ready for this? Let's go. Fundability. Now, as a business owner, you may be beginning to hear the word fundability a lot. It may come from lenders, various media platforms, or your own current creditors. What is fundability? The ability of your business to get funding. When lenders consider funding your business, does it appear to them to be a good idea to make the loan? What do they look at to make that determination? What are they looking at to determine your fundability? Okay. How does a business become fundable? When a lender considers lending to your business, do they feel that you are a high risk? That's what they want to know. Are you a high risk? Right? Because they want to get their money back, right? Do you appear to be a business that can and will pay the debt? Lenders are in it for the money. We all know that. I'm not telling you nothing you don't know already. Okay. How does the business get fundability? To start, you have to make sure your business is set up properly. Okay. A great business credit score is important. In addition, there are many other aspects that are necessary for fundability as well. A potential creditor needs to see that your business is legitimate and profitable. Many loan applications are denied approval due to fraud concerns. Others simply because something didn't match up and threw up a red flag. Maybe the addresses or the phone numbers didn't match on a couple of reports and it just looks unprofessional. If you understand what fundability is and how to get it, you can shut down such red flags before they cause you problems. Okay? Okay, now, in all the steps I'm going to give you, this step right here in setting up your business properly is the most important. Okay? Okay, I'm just going to say that. It's the most important. The foundation of fundability is how your business is set up. It has to be set up to appear to be fundable, to be a fundable entity separate from you, the owner. Okay, so these are all the things that you need to have in a row. Correct. Um, and you can't change up the information when they look at this. When they look, they're looking at this stuff right here, right? And this stuff goes on the application, which is like what I call the smell test. So each on the application, each field that is provided when they are asking for information on this application, they're actually doing something with each piece of that information, what I call the smell test. Because they're going to look at the smell test and look at all these different pieces. And if one of these don't check out right, then they can deny you and they don't have to tell you why they denied you. Okay? The smell test. And if you don't pass the smell test, well, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say that they're not even looking to approve you yet unless you pass the smell test, right? So they're gonna go over the smell test, which is some easy stuff, right? And if it don't check out, then they're not even looking at to see whether or not you are qualified. But if you pass the smell test, now they can look into whether or not you actually can get a loan. Okay, so you got to start on that smell test. And remember, the thing about business credit is that they can deny you and not even tell you why. And we have these smell test items, and there's a bunch of them too. Okay, but here's all the basic ones that you need to make sure are intact. Right. So you got the business name. You go to the Secretary of State. You get your business name. Right. Um, you get your business address, right? There's three options in getting your business address. The first option is, y'all ready for this? The brick and mortar. The brick and mortar is the first option. A lot of people can't afford that, right? That's expensive. Okay, so you got your brick and mortar, you got your virtual office address. There's the hundreds of companies in each city that provide virtual office addresses. I'm gonna give you one in a minute. The third option is your home address, which is the last resort, Okay, the home address is your last resort. Okay, you also got your business phone, right? The deal with the business phone is that you need a local number, right? And it has to be listed with the National 411 directory. Okay. Now you can operate with a cell or your home line, but do not put a cell or your home line as your main business number. That will get you flagged. All right. I'm gonna tell you what to do about this phone number, though. All right. You need an EIN number. That's easy. You go to the irs.gov, take you about 15 minutes. You get your EIN number right there on the spot. You need a DUNS number. Okay. You go to Dun and Bradstreet website, request a DUNS number. You need a website. Creditors and lenders will check to see if you got a website. And when they find your website, hopefully they find your website, they're gonna skip over that nice, pretty homepage, then going straight to the contact page, and they're checking the business name, the address, and the telephone number you put on that application. They're trying to see. This is where they're trying to catch you slipping right there. Okay. And you need a business email. All right. So you should not use a free email service when contacting lenders and accounts, right? You should use your business. This is simple, common sense stuff. Actually, they want to see you do business from your business stuff, not your free email, right? So it should be your name at yourbusinessname.com, right? That's just common sense stuff, right? But this is serious stuff right here. Okay. All right. Contact information. The first step in setting up the foundation of fundability is to ensure your business has its own business phone number, fax number, toll-free number, business address. Okay. Let's go into this phone number, right? So you need that local telephone number, which would be your main business phone number. And you can use other numbers to operate your business, but on this application, and they ask you for your main business number, they need a local number that is listed with the National 411 directory. Okay. Having a fax number and a toll-free number is not as necessary as this main local number that's listed, right? But this is how they view this, right? You got this local number that's listed, and they will check this. This is one of the first things they're going to be checking, because um lenders consider um businesses to have a local number that's listed. Okay, this is one of the first thing they're going to check. But if they see that you got this number listed, check. Now, if you got this fax number and toll-free number, now you're looking more like a legitimate business. Okay, this is my go-to for getting yourself a local number that you can list easy. Okay, Freedom Voice, Ring Central, Vonage. These three companies will serve you right in getting yourself a local number that's listed. But my go-to is Freedom Voice. Freedom Voice will offer you a local number for $9.95 per month. And they'll give you a fax number and a toll-free number for under $20 per month. And they will list it for $3 a month. All right. And everything will be within that $20. All right. So you can get away with it for as low as $13 per month, right? But go ahead and get that fax number and the 800 number that makes you look more legitimate, right? You don't have to be legitimate. You just have to appear to be legitimate, okay? All right. Da Vinci. This is for the virtual office addresses, okay? So, like, what you need to know is that in every company, there's hundreds of these businesses that offer virtual office addresses. But some of them offer like the same address to hundreds of businesses. You don't want that. You need a unique address for your business. And DaVinci will set that up for you. So what they do is they send a particular form to the post office and get you uh, an individual unique number. Oh, it's back. My back is bugging. Okay, so yeah, you can go to businesscreditbuilder.us/vendors and you can get the information to order the right product at DaVinci Virtual Office Solutions. There'll be a telephone number for you to call. There's a person's name at that page, so you can ask for. And there's particular verbiage, so you can get the right product from them, okay? You want to do this right the first time, okay? You want to do this right the first time. And all of this is crucial, okay? All of this is crucial. Don't take it lightly. And it's easy stuff to get through, just get it done, right? Okay. EIN number. We already talked about the EIN number. And I'm not going to say, what I'm going to say is this about the EIN number. Two things. One is you cannot build business credit without an EIN number, and the EIN number is free. That's all I'm going to say about that. If y'all got some questions, put it in the chat. If you're watching on YouTube, put it in the chat. All right. For a matter of fact, right now, if you're watching on YouTube, just put in the chat fundability. Fundability. Put it in the chat so I know y'all listening out there. What's up? Okay. Yeah, I see y'all coming in the room there. What's going on? All right. Okay. So, yeah. So make sure you incorporate it. This is getting your business name. This is the most important step in fundability thus far. Incorporating your business as an LLC, S corp, or a corporation is necessary to fundability. It lends credence to your business as one that is legitimate. It also offers some protection from liability. Okay, when ooh, when you reserve this number, they're going to ask you to select an entity. In order to separate personal from business liability, you must select a limited liability corporation, an LLC, or a corporation, right? So if you pick proprietorship or partnership, then you are personally liable for whatever happens with this business. Comprende? All right. You need a business bank account. You need a separate dedicated business bank account so you can keep track of finances, so you can keep them separate from your personal finances for tax purposes. Most vendors and lenders require a business to have a business bank account in order to get approved. Okay? That's crucial. That's a crucial piece right there, right? That's crucial. You got to have that business bank account. Licenses. What is fundability? It is being a legitimate business. For a business to be legitimate, it has to have all the necessary licenses it needs to operate. The most common mistake is having an appropriate license but listed with an old address. That's a red flag like a mug. Okay? That's a red flag. You can slip up and have an old address, and that slip up, they could deny you and say they're a high risk. Okay. So do the research you need to ensure that you have all the licenses necessary to legitimately run your business at the federal, state, and local levels. Okay. They're just trying to see how how if it's just a risky situation for them to give you access to money, right? Okay, websites and email. Lenders and creditors will deny you if you don't have a website nowadays. This is like the new age now, right? Everybody got to have a website. Every business, they consider, if you have a business, they consider that you got a website, okay? Spend the time and money necessary to ensure your website is professionally designed and works well. Your business needs a dedicated business email address. Make sure it has the same URL as your website. Don't use a free service such as Yahoo or Gmail, right? We already talked about that. So don't use Big Booty Judy at Yahoo, right? This is common sense stuff, though, right? Okay. So my company, MediaNet USA, we offer an all-inclusive small business web hosting program. And you get all of this. This is the best deal out there on the market. I'm just going to tell you. Because the reason why I say that, I'm not just tooting my own horn, is because when you're dealing with these hosting companies, it's the customer service that's the value, right? So you can get a website built up real quick, fast, in a hurry by thousands of people real quick. But then when you call them and try to get you want to change something or get some customer service, now it's a problem. Okay. So that's how the web hosting industry is. And that's why this deal I got here, this all-inclusive thing, all-inclusive meaning I do everything for you. You get domain registration, 12 months web hosting, website design, monthly updates, unlimited emails, customer support, and internet consultation. If you go to these websites like GoDaddy and stuff, right? They'll give you the website, right? They give you this website builder for you to build up your website. Now you need an email. Now they're gonna charge you $100 for one email. Okay, this is how it goes. I'm telling you, my deal starts at $350 for the whole year, right? And then every year after that, then it's $150, right? Okay, so that's the best deal you ever gonna get on getting the website done. All right. All right, just call 404-500-9687 or schedule your free business credit consultation. You know the deal. Okay. What is fundability? It's business credit reports. Okay. You need to understand the importance of your business credit reports and how to read them. It's the blueprint for tracking your trade lines. Remember, we talked about the trade lines? The most popular business credit reporting agencies are Dun& Bradstreet, Experian, and Equifax. So remember I told you about those trade lines. When you get these trade lines, you make a purchase and you make a payment, you need to pull your business credit reports so you can make sure that they are reporting this information accurately. And this is a big deal because they don't do this well, okay? They don't report your payments to the business credit reporting agencies well, okay? They're in the business of selling to you whatever you just bought, and that's it. After the sale transactions, they're not putting that much effort into that. That's why you need to be able to pull your credit reports, know if they did it right or wrong, and get it corrected quickly, okay? And know how to get it corrected, right? Yeah, that's the move. Now, other business data agencies, in addition to the business credit reporting agencies that directly calculate and issue credit reports, there are other business data agencies that affect those reports indirectly. If you look up these right here, the LexisNexis and the Small Business Finance Exchange, these two agencies gather data from a variety of sources, including public records. This means They could even access the information relating to automobile accidents, liens, and more. While you may not be able to access or change the data the agencies have on your business, you can ensure that any new information they receive is positive. Enough positive information can help counteract any negative information from the past. Okay? Simple stuff here. Okay. In addition to the EIN number, there are identification numbers you need to be aware of. There are identifications that go along with your business credit reports. When considering what is fundability, you need to be aware that these numbers exist. Some of them are simply assigned by the agency, like the Experian BIN. That's the Experian Business Identification Number. That number is generated for you upon the completion of your first trade line or experience. After your first payment to a company that reports to Experian, then Experian will issue you an Experian BIN. Now, Dun& Bradstreet, on the other hand, which is the largest and most commonly used credit reporting agency, uses what they call a DUNS number. And you need this DUNS number. You can't build business credit without DUNS number. Dun& Bradstreet is the biggest by far company that is used by lenders. All right. To get a DUNS number, you would go to the Dun & Bradstreet website, and it takes about 30 days. And I'll let you also know that this DUNS number is absolutely free, okay? They will call you and tell you that, you need to buy something in order to get this DUNS number, but it's absolutely free of charge, okay? Okay, let's move on. What is fundability? Business credit history. Your credit history has everything to do with everything related to your credit score, which is a huge factor in the fundability of your business. Now, you can build business credit without your personal credit, right? But we're talking about how fundable your business is, right? So if you have good personal credit, now you have access to more, you're more fundable. You have access to more funding. If you have business credit and personal credit, you are more fundable, right? That's why I'm discussing this stuff. So your credit history consists of a number of things, including how many accounts are reporting, how long you had each account, the type of accounts they are, how much credit you're using on each account versus how much availability that is available, utilization, right? Y'all know about that. Are you making your payments on these accounts consistently on time, right? So there's 5 factors that affect your personal business credit. Now, no, that affects your personal credit. There's one factor that affects your business credit, and that's how you pay your bill. Okay, the more accounts you have reporting on-time payments, the stronger your credit score will be. Okay. Align your business information correctly. This is a problem because a ton of loan applications are turned down each year due to fraud concerns or simply because things don't match up, right? So you got to make sure everything matches up, okay? They're looking at this smell test thing, right? They're looking at this smell test thing by your application. And that's all this basic information. All this stuff that's easy to set up. You need to set up your business correctly. It has to look credible in the eyes of the lender. Have your exact business legal name, business address, phone number, address listed at the IRS for your EIN. All this stuff needs to match up. Okay? Insurance, licenses, website, your bank account, all that stuff. Okay? The key to this piece of business fundability is to monitor your reports frequently. When it comes to business credit reports, you can monitor them through the reporting agencies directly, right? Which costs about $100 per month. Remember, I told you about the 3 business credit reporting agencies? They're in the business of collecting information, regrouping this information, and reselling it, right? So they can sell you your business credit reports. They sell your business credit reports for about $100 per month. When you deal with us, we got different options, right? You could some programs that we have um, that in, that is included. The cost of having your business credit reports is included, or we have another deal that's like $25 a month for access to all of them. All right, so we're gonna save you money on this. Okay. What is fundability? Financial statements. Okay. Now, if you're a startup, then you might not have financial statements, but I'm letting you know the things that make you more fundable. Okay. I'm telling you things that'll make you more fundable. Okay. Now, both your personal and business tax returns, and I see you coming in the building. I see y'all coming in the building and whatnot. But both your personal and business tax returns need to be in order. Not only that, you need to be paying your taxes, both your business and your personal. Okay. Your business financials. A fundable business maintains financials monthly, quarterly, or yearly. Having financial states on demand lends credits to the legitimacy of your business. That's straight up and down. Your business tax returns. Often, tax returns for the previous 3 years will suffice. Get a tax professional to prepare them. This is the bare minimum you will need. Other information lenders may ask for include check stubs and bank statements, among other things. Okay. There are several other agencies that hold information related to your personal finances that you need to be aware about. Everybody knows about the FICO and the stuff, the check systems, right? This this stuff we're gonna skip over, but you get the check systems. If you've been convicted of a crime, um, do you have a bankruptcy or a short sale on your record? How about liens or UCC fines? All this stuff affects your fundability. Okay? Straight up and down. All right? All of this can and will play into the fundability of your business. Okay, so what is fundability? The application process. So much plays into that you may not even be aware of. How fundable are you? Your contact information. Is your contact information consistent across the board? All right. The quick answer to what fundability is simple. However, when you dig a little deeper, there are so many layers that crisscross it. It could take some time to unravel. It's more like a ball of yarn than an onion. Everything is connected, everything matters, and one kink in the wires can mess up a lot of stuff. Now is the time to take a closer look at the fundability of your business. Do whatever you can to increase it. Make sense? Okay. So now look at this chart right here. This chart has everything that affects the fundability of your business. And it's kind of complicated, right? Like on the left-hand side, all the credibility points, right? Your industry that you're in, all of this stuff affects how fundable your business is. Your business phone number, the time in business, the business entity, your website, your email, all that stuff. Now look at the right-hand side. You got the application process. You have your financial statements. You have your business credit reports, right? All of this stuff affects the fundability of your business. Okay. Now, if you got any questions, put them in the chat. If you're on YouTube, you can put questions out there. All right. You can put questions out there. And if you're looking on YouTube, make sure you put in the chat. Put fundability in the chat. All right. All right. Now we're gonna go on to the next. All right. So far we have discussed how to make your business credible in the eyes of the lender. Now, and we've discussed how the things that make your business the most fundable. Okay. So now we're going to go into some important stuff, right? This is how we get started. Once you got that credibility stuff set up, right? How you set your business up. Now we're ready to start building business credit. We're going to start with these net 30 accounts, which means we're going to find a company that's going to give us credit when we have no credit, and they have to report to the business credit reporting agency. And that's not very easy, okay? That's not an easy task to find a company that's going to give you credit when you have no credit. You know they don't do that, right? And two, they have to be able to report to the business credit reporting agencies. And only 10% of all businesses in the United States even report to the business credit reporting agencies because they're under high restrictions and regulations to even be able to report. So it's hard to find these companies. Okay. All right. A business credit report can be started much the same as a consumer report commonly is with small amounts of credit. The business can be approved for small credit amounts to help them build an initial credit profile. These types of initial accounts in the business world are commonly referred to as vendor credit or net 30 accounts. And some vendors will approve your company for net 30 payment terms upon verification of as little as an EIN number and a 411 listing. See, that's how you jumpstart this thing with your EIN number and your telephone number listed. That's how we jumpstart this thing. Okay. Okay. Real starter vendor accounts. Here are some vendors who will approve you for initial credit, even if you have none now. The first stop to go is Maverick Office Supplies right now. Now, this list changes every few months. This list changes because these vendors change their requirements to get an account. So my list today is not the same list I had 6 months ago. Okay. You can always go to businesscreditbuilder.us/vendors, right? And on that page, I have the starter vendors as of today, right? So it's Maverick, and when you go to this website /vendors, you can click on the Maverick, right, and get the hookup real quick. That one's easy. That's where you first go. That's where you first go. That's the easiest, right? Then check out the CEO Creative. Also, there's Granger, Barnett, and Uline. Okay, these are all good starter vendors as of today. Get yourself a net 30 account. All right. Boom. Some vendors will require a prepaid order before they can approve your business for terms. You need to have at least a total of 5 net 30-day pay accounts. So we need 5 net 30 accounts. That's why I got this car. You see the car? It got the number 5 on it. The car got the smoke. Now check out his face. His face is like, yo, I got credit, and now we're going to the next step, right? Because building business credit is a step-by-step process. Each step is needed for the next step. The first step is setting up your business correctly. Name, address, all that stuff, right? The next step is to understand your business credit reporting agency. And now the next step is to get these net 30 accounts, right? So you can't skip steps. Building business credit is a step-by-step process. Each step is needed for the next step. So there's no skipping steps. Okay? Boom. Let's go to the next step. Now, once you got those 5 net 30s, this is where you want to be. You want to be at the revolving accounts. After 5 trade lines are established using vendor credits, obtaining revolving credit accounts is the next step. Now, these 5 vendors, these 5 trade lines, right? It should be 3 of them reporting to Dun& Bradstreet, 1 to Equifax, and 1 to Experian. Okay, you try to get that popping, we on the road, okay? Revolving accounts are cards a business owner can use and not be required to pay the full balance owed each month. This is where you want to be, these revolving accounts. Ooh. Okay. Most major stores do offer business credit, including Home Depot, Lowe's, Office Depot, Staples, Best Buy, Walmart, Sam's Club, Costco, Amazon, Dell, Apple, BP, Chevron, Racetrack, and many, many others. See, some businesses, this is all they need access to is something like this: a gas card to get their truck up and down the block, right? A Home Depot card to get this wood to flip this house or whatever, right? Do this job, right? Some lawn equipment, right? Right? So there's different stuff, office supplies account, right? All that stuff can help you operate your business that you don't have to pay for up front. Okay. Once 10 accounts are on the credit. So first we got 5 net 30, then we get 5 revolving. An owner can then start applying for Visa, MasterCard, American Express type of credit. Approval amounts will be equivalent to the highest credit limit account on the business report. Try to have 10 accounts with at least one of them having a high $10,000 limit. And how you do that is you select one of these revolving accounts, right? And you use this account more often than the others. When they see that you are making on-time payments, then you call them and ask for an increase, and they'll give you an increase. But they need to see that you're making some payments that are on time. And you keep doing that. You keep doing that and get it as high as you can get it. Okay? Okay. It is essential to keep using the credit, keep applying for more, and talk with business credit providers to raise credit limits. Okay? If you do this, business credit will keep growing until higher limit credit lines are obtained within 6 to 12 months. All right? No skipping steps. Remember, no skipping steps. You need 10 trade lines that are paying on time, right? When the lender sees that you have 10 trade lines paying on time, you're in a way better position. All right? High limit of 10,000. The cash business credit accounts will match your highest credit limit reported on your credit profile. You can get access to MasterCard, Visa, American Express even, right? Doing what I'm telling you to do. And it's simple, okay? The hardest part about this is how well you do administrative stuff, right? Getting an account, making a purchase, paying on time, pull your credit reports, analyze your credit reports, okay? So that's the hardest part of this is keeping focused on it, right? This is stuff you do regularly, right? When you get business credit, you get access to loans and credit lines. Okay, before we get out of here, I'm going to show you 3 ways to get funding that your bank won't tell you about because they do not offer this. Okay? We're going to go through this real quick. All right? And here we go. Cash flow financing. Cash flow financing is the most popular type of alternative funding today. These are cash advances that look at bank account management for approval. So if you're depositing at least $3,000 in your bank account each month, then you get approved just like that. Okay? This is the fastest and easiest money you can find. All right? So my 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 lending partner for cash flow funding is David Allen Capital, DAC, right? So you can do this on the phone. You go to my website, you click on business credit loans, and you'll see this logo for David Allen Capital, DAC. That will take you to an application, right? And you'll have like a quick application, the smell test application, right? The smell test application, right, is going to ask for the basic stuff. Basically, for this company, the important part is how much you make per month, right? You do that, put that in, then they're going to send you an email to say connect your bank account. They're not going to do nothing until you connect this bank account so they can see that the money you said that you make every month is what's in what is what you said, right? So they connect your bank account. Now, if the money you put on there is less than $3,000 per month, then they're going to send you an email and says you do not qualify at this time. Okay, if lowest monthly revenue is less than 3,000, right? But if you say it's more than 3,000, then it's gonna direct you to the correct lending agency, which is going to ask you to connect your bank account. They're not going to even look at your account until you connect this bank account. I'm just letting you know in advance. Okay. Okay. The next type of financing is collateral-based finance. Collateral-based financing can be obtained if you have some type of viable collateral to offset what you are borrowing. Even as a startup with bad credit, you can secure collateral financing if you have collateral. And the rates are super low as 2%, all right? Because they know they can get their money back. Okay, here are examples of collateral that you can use. Accounts receivable. That's also known as factoring. Right? So that's for companies that can group and batch their invoices and sell them, like a freight company. Like the trucks are out there, they're making deliveries, they're creating invoices. You batch and sell these. Right? Situations like that. Purchase orders. Purchase orders is for companies that have government contracts. So you can't go to a bank with your government contract, but there are companies that will do a loan for you just based on you having this government contract because they know that's good money, right? They know that's good money, right? There's stocks, bonds, 401ks, revenue lending, inventory and equipment, real estate. So if you have equity in your home, you get a business loan. For insurance agents, they have what they call the book of business. That's their list of clients. So there's different programs out there for you, okay? See, let me tell you one thing, right? Is that most people just go to the bank and see if they get a loan, right, for their business. But I'm gonna tell you that 80% of everybody that goes to the bank gets denied because the bank has high guidelines, right? Now, in recent years, within the last 10 years, there's been these companies that's try to get they're trying to get access to these 80% of businesses that are getting denied. All right. So they're getting denied. So now they're coming up with all these different programs to help these companies, right? And these are the type of programs like the cash flow financing, the collateral based financing, and many other different programs, right? Here's another program, unsecured credit. This is really what I call this is our credit line hybrid program. If you go to my website, or if you go to my website at Get Funding, you will see the credit line hybrid program. All right. This is credit-based financing. This is for if you got good personal credit, right? So you could be a startup and get money for your business this way. So credit-based financing is a great way to get money for your business if you have good personal credit or know a guarantor that does. Okay. You can secure credit up to 5 times what your highest revolving limit account is now, up to $150,000 in 3 weeks. Okay. But you have to have at least a 680 credit score or a guarantor that does. Oh, I have to adjust because this back thing. Okay. So for this credit line hybrid program, the rates are usually 0% for up to 6 to 18 months. This is no doc funding, so even startups can qualify. Accounts report to the business credit reporting agencies. That's major. Okay. Now we have other alternative financing, such as private money. That's also available if you have good tax returns. We have venture capital and equity financing. You know about crowdfunding, and even you can get you can even get specialized funding to buy equipment, signs, and vehicle wraps. So there are companies that only will give loans to businesses to buy equipment. Okay. There are many different programs out there. Okay. Now, how to easily get business credit and financing all in one place at businesscreditbuilder.us. We have a new system that's called the fundability system that is powered by artificial intelligence. Okay. If you go to my website, you will see at the bottom, um, you will see testimonials by different clients that show how business credit works and how we gave them access to money. Okay. That was Brian right there. That's Brian. He's in New Jersey, right? So go check out Brian, right? Um, it's the ultimate solution business credit builder, the fundability system powered by artificial intelligence. It's the easiest and fastest way to get money and credit to build and grow your business. It's a simple solution. Okay. Um, I don't think I'm gonna go over that in this, right? We're gonna skip right out of all of this. We're gonna skip out of that. But we're gonna come to this page. Now, in order to find out more about this fundability system, you can go to my website and there's a tab that's called Fundability. Go check out the video on that page. Fundability. Fundability tab at the website. Now, what you're looking at on my page now, and we're going to get out of here. Christine, this is one of my clients. She got all of these accounts within 6 months. Now, not everybody's going to be able to do this in 6 months. She's able to do this in 6 months because she's a stay-at-home mom. Her husband is a truck driver, and she's at home doing this all day because she got Sprint 2,000, Amazon 45, Tractor Supply 5,000, Exxon 5,000, Fuel Man Fleet 6,000, BJ 7, BP 8, Lowe's 10, Apple 10, 12.5, Shell 15. This is a long list. It's over $250,000. Okay. That she got in 6 months. Okay. Not everybody can do it in 6 months. I say You can do it in 12 months easier. Not everybody can do it in 6 months. All right. Okay. So, um, we're gonna skip over that stuff because I'm not gonna go over that. Y'all can check out other stuff that we do have, right? But you can get started right now with a fundability system by scanning this joint right here. All right. The price is $29.95. I'm not supposed to be going over that. A single payment to get you in there if you do that today. Okay. We have a one-on-one package as well. All right. So you can scan that. Boom, boom, bam. Right. And you can, here goes all the stuff right here. Right. So you got all the scans on the left, the free guide. Get your free guide on how to build business credit. Make sure you get that free guide. All right. Make sure you get the free guide at businesscreditbuilder.us/free guide. You can schedule a free business credit consultation right now. And you can find out the stuff that if you think you could qualify for funding right now. If you do think you qualify for funding, actually, just schedule a consult and let's talk about it. All right. Before you take any action. And for more information, check out my different social media platforms. The podcast is at Spotify. And the Spotify page is Business Credit is Real. Business Credit is Real. That's the Spotify joint. All right. So schedule a free consultation. That's the best deal. We can talk about your situation, figure out what's the best alternative for you. What's the best option? Which way should we go with you? Because everybody's different. This ain't like a one size fits all. Every situation is different. You got your QR codes down there. Hit them up. The ones you need. You know how we do. All right. Once again, everybody, my name is Noel A. Booker Sr. You can Google me, whatever. All right. We're down with this. We true to this. And we're not new to this. All right. All right. If you got some questions, put it in the chat. YouTube people, make sure you put fundability in the chat. All right. This is how we do it. All right. Go to the website, check out the YouTube channels and all that stuff. All right. Everybody, thank y'all for listening and being patient. I'm in this brace and we're gonna have a good day. Everybody have a good day. All right. Reach out to me, schedule a consult. You know what to do. But make sure you get that free guide. All right. Everybody, thank you for coming. I hope this was useful. And that's how we do it. Okay. You got everything. You got everything that you need, right? Who's in here? Miss Davis, you got any questions? Anybody? Okay. That's how we do it. All right. Any questions before we get out of here? Boom. All right. Well, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get out of here. All right, everybody. Thanks for joining us. All right. Have a good day.